I am Grumm, and it's a glorious week number 3 in the ICP. It rhymes, and that's the good news. The bad news is we're 0-2, and we need to right the ship now, right? We need to start winning some games, you know. So that's why we're starting cooking a little earlier this season. You're looking at this team, you're like, hey Grumm, where's your speed? That's because we don't need it. We don't need speed where we're going. No speed. Wait, I'm just looking at Mario's team, by the way. Subscribe. Also check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Grumm, or just go to Patreon, support.grumm.tv. That's what it is. No Quack, no Slowbro, no Cyclizar, and no, there is a Fez, but no Quack, no Cyclizar, no Hazard Removal is what I was trying to say there. No Slowbro. Whew. Okay. All right. This makes sense. Azumarill looks pretty good. But hey, leave a like, leave a subscribe, let out a roar, because your T-Tars are about to go to war. Alright, here. Dark Shadow. That is the Lottie. Alright, I think what I could actually do here is, against this Lottie, I can just get a Trick Room off. I'm 90% sure Lottie doesn't get taunt. It's like one of the 3 Pokemon that doesn't get taunt on this team. So we're definitely safe to just Trick Room right now. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to Trick Room. We're going to just Trick Room here on like a potential flip. We should live like a Shadow Ball here from there. Like Luster Purge does 50% max. Shadow Ball would actually be cool to get hit with, just because it would do super effective damage, and would trigger our weakness policy, which would definitely appreciate having that done. But Flip Turn's only going to do about 14 to 16, and that is going to put us in a neat spot. Did 293, 293, 290, nope, 293, please. So that did 12% there. Heatran's coming on out. Beautiful. All right, Heatran with Earth Power is not going to kill us, but it will trigger our whatchamacallit, our weakness policy. I'm not too worried about it. Taunt's fine. Taunt is fine. Look, what's unfortunate about here is I just got to go for the taunt here, and it is gonna waste a room of Trick Room, right? Because I didn't get a kill here per se. But this Heatran is a check for Azumarill, potentially. I do think Fez is probably the better of the two. But yeah, the Trick Room right off the bat, just start doing damage, hit some things, put things in some bad spots, and force Mario to play around not bringing some slow Pokemon, right? I'm pretty sure Heatran's the only Pokemon that naturally is not faster than every one of my Pokemon. Okay, that's not bad. That's good. That's good. That's actually, that hurts. It hurts a lot. But I will. The thing is, right? Does Psyshock get a kill here, right? Surf was doing, what are you at now? I'm going to say 2 Surfs did about, I think I low-rolled that last one, right? I think I definitely low-rolled that. Because that's at what, 15, 16%? Psyshock, you're definitely not AV. Does Psyshock get a kill, though? Right? Psyshock might get the kill. So if you're going to swap into... Who's resisting Surf? It's both Pokemon, right? I'm just gonna go for a Surf again. It hits everything except the Lottie and the Zarude neutrally. But I think you withdraw here and then go into either Lottie for like a slow Shiozaki. That is you. Okay, so I could have gone for Sludge. I thought maybe, but I didn't want to take another potential like hurt there. We have another room of Trick Room, right? Another turn of Trick Room, correct? I'm just gonna go for the Sludge Wave here. Sludge Wave, if you're max HP, max special defense, is doing 59 to 71. So it's not gonna get a kill, but it is gonna put you in some serious hurt. And if you switch here, it gives me an opportunity to get back some health. There's the withdraw there. Okay. That is all right. Here comes out. Yep. Good call. Good call by him. Good call. That's fine. I'm okay with this because now I can play around a little bit. There might be a you gotta go for like Earth Power here, right? I think it's Moltres, right? Like I go to Moltres, Scorching Sand to get a kill, or just go for. Yeah, I guess I could go for Scorching Sand. If you go into either Lottie or you can get rocks up, that would stink. Actually, you know what? No, I think that's actually fine. I think it's alright if you get rocks up, right? Stealth Rock, yep, Stealth Rock, Magma Storm. I could have gone for another Trick Room there. That would have been pretty good. Pretty good. I'm gonna Scorching Sand would kill here, right? If you go into Miss Magius or Latios, I think I can go for a Scorching Sand, right? And then I can take something and then go for a U-turn into like Fortress, maybe? Let's go for the Scorching Sand here. Let's go for Scorching Sand. Taunt Heatran's pretty good. We did talk about that as far as like, hey, there's a lot of Pokemon that can run Taunt on this team. But not leading one of the one that could is I'm very happy with. Okay. All right. Out comes Dark Shadow. That is the Latios. All right. So Latios is going to hit us with either Flip Turn. All right. Oh, I keep having rocks on this scalp. Okay. We're actually okay to take a Draco. We're okay to take a Draco. You're definitely. I'm just going to go for the U-turn, right? Because you go for a flip turn, right? And I go for a U-turn. Who do you swap in here? You probably swap in Miss Magius, right? Yeah. I think you flip turn into Sandy Shocks. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll go for a U-turn here. I'll go for a U-turn. Luster Purge. Okay. Luster Purge. Actually, tank. Nice. Cool. So now I'm going to go into our pal. We'll go into our pal because if you're definitely, we're at 178 HP, 46 Luster Purge. That's in the range of max attack with like a Scarf. So you're definitely not boosting your attack there. I'm gonna go in with Samurott here because I'm gonna assume you are Scarfed here, and I'm just gonna go for a Ceaseless Edge just to get up some hazards, right? The Heatran is gonna be able to come in on one hazard. I think you're at like 16%, right? So like if I can get this, if I can land this, that'd be great. Oh, this is actually really good, potentially. I do run the risk of getting burned, but I'm only here to... no burn, no burn, no burn? No burn. Excellent. Excellent. Go. Spikes are on the field. One layer of spike on the field, so that will help with the Fez, with the Zarude, with this... and with the Sandy Shock. So not really with two of these Pokemon, but it's okay. The Pheasantipity is going to be able to, here comes out Midnight. That's what the, yeah, okay. All right, Midnight was hurt by Spike, so you're not Boots. I'm going to go into, who would you have, right? Fortress, Miss Magius, right? Do I predict, I can't swap into, I think I'm going to go into Fortress here, right? I think I can just go into Fortress. I don't want to take... like, most of these moves are going to hurt. You go for a Taunt, right? You can go for a A U-turn, yep, U-turn to break the sturdy. Going to Miss Magus, who gets Mystical Fire. Against Fortress, should kill. It does. But then that's, we can just go back into Samurott. And I think Dazzling Gleam might do more. Dazzling Gleam, Grass Knot do roughly the same, but you do want to have Dazzling Gleam. But you don't want to risk the Cecil's End. Ooh! Ooh! Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna go for... Do I want to go for Rapid Spin here? Get rid of... Well, you go for... You have... If you have... You might have Spikes, right? I do actually don't mind Spikes, right? So I'm gonna go for the Rapid Spin here. To get rid of these rocks. I'll take Earth Power solidly. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, that's... Are you Scarfed? Are you Specs? Hold on. Hold on. Specs? Choice Specs? We went from, that U-turn... We're down to 33 from, like 3-something. So that was a roll to kill, potentially? I'm going to, obviously save this. If you're Specs, can I go to Moltres? And then go for... Can I do that? I think I could do that, right? I think I could go for... There's no way you do that much damage to me. You gotta be, like, timid Specs, right? Don't I just go to Yoko here, and then Yoko just goes for, like, Crunch? Right? Because that hits, like, 2 of the things pretty hard. I'm gonna go Yoko here. I'm gonna go Yoko. We'll save this. If you are, like, if you're not... If I'm, like, miscalculating something, or if you're, like, trying to, like Soft Sand. Soft Sand could do that. Okay, so it is Earth Power. 331. Alright, so now let's actually do this, right? 331 did 39%. So you are modest Specs. So no, wait. Huh? Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm not looking at this right. Either way, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm just gonna go for a Crunch. I go for a Crunch because it hits 2 of the Pokemon that could switch in here for super effective damage. And I do think you brought Miss Magus for the for Ursaluna, right? She-Mage made the right call. Nice. Crunch gonna hurt. It might be Cobra Berry. Yep. All right. Cobra Berry made the right call there. All right. So Crunch is going to kill here. Crunch is going to kill here. Grass Knot is not going to kill. But Grass Knot into like another like Earth Power potentially could. But that would get rid of one levitating Pokemon, which would be nice. Do I want to go into... I don't need to worry about hazards, right? This would let me pivot. I think what I do is... Can I go to Glow King here, right? I think that's what I can do. I'm going to go to Glow King to try to get back to full health, because I'm at around 196 right now. And I think that a switch in plus, it'll be close. It'll be close to full health. All right, we're going to go into Glow King here on like a Grass Knot. You should never click, Shadow Ball. If you made Shadow Ball, great pick, great call. Charm. Okay, that's actually pretty swell. That's a pretty swell move there. Shadow Ball, I'm at 196, has a chance, it's going to kill. So I'm going to swap out here, and I'm going to go to, I think I'm going to go to Hammerstone, right? And then Hammerstone, even at -2, right? Like, Ceaseless Edge is going to do a lot of damage to you if you're not max HP. I mean, even if you're max HP to defend, -2 is going to do a lot. I'm going to go with that, right? That's Grass great tech. I like that. I like that a lot. We're gonna go. I'm gonna make sure I put that to remind myself that it's charm. We bring out Samurott here. Samurott is going to be able to eat this Shadow Ball. It's only going to do 16 to 19%. Grass Knot is only going to do 43 to 51. No drop, which is great. We're at 238. So we're at 72. So we live this, and we can just go for a Ceaseless Edge. Yeah, you got to withdraw the Schmeagle there. Got to withdraw. Out comes Fez, right? Fez comes out. Spike's gonna hurt. Just doing this to we miss. All right, that's okay. We do have Razor Shell against this. If you're max max defensive, you're only gonna be taking like 19 to 20. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm doing this at -2. Hold on. This might be worth it to go for. Let's see. Play Rough. He's gonna kill us. Dazzling Gleam is going to kill. I think what I can do is I can just go into... Actually, I think I could go into Moltres here. Right? Potentially get a burn. I think we can do that. I'm gonna swap out here. I'm gonna swap out again. I'm gonna swap out here. Maybe U-turn, maybe get a burn? Maybe get a burn? Rocky Helmet Chip's great. Maybe get a burn? No burn. All right. Okay, so this should bring out Sandy Shot. Actually, no, it should bring out Lottie, right? You brought Lottie out last time for Luster Purge. Now the question is, I guess I could sack Fortress, right? Flip turn, we're at like 33, right? So we're definitely like dead. Actually, no, flip turn does not kill. That does give a potential chance to set up for like Zarude, but I do have Pounce, so that's not the worst. Okay, I think what I obviously what I do here is now if you double swap out to, if you double swap here, right, that could be a thing. Do you predict the switch? Also, I believe this is definitely within range after one more of an Aqua Jet kill. Let's go to Yoko, right? Let's go to Yoko here on either an Earth Power. If you go for Earth Power, I mean the medium play here. If I make the right call here, if you go into, I guess I can. Well, you know what? No, I'm gonna be aggressive. I'm gonna be aggressive here. Actually, no, I can't be aggressive. I can't be aggressive. I need you for Zarude still. If it's not protective pads, just for like the chip, and whatnot. So yeah, let's go here. Okay, I could have done it. All right. So now I think I go for Body Slam here. Right. Well, you might go for actually, you're wait. I know you're locked in. I know you're locked into Earth Power, right? So I just go back into Moltres, right? I just go back into Moltres. Okay. All right. So now the question is, you go back into She-Mage, who I think might be slower. You could just be like HP, but I do think you need to be some special investment. But you are 15 levels faster than, or 15 points base speed faster than me. So if you got Shadow Ball, you got Charm, right? You have to have, I feel like you would have to have Grass Knot. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the Roost here. You could have like Thunder Wave, Thunderbolt. Shadow Ball against me is only going to do 33 to 39, and I'm above that threshold, so I can outspeed this, or I can out-heal it as long as I don't get a drop, right? I think it behooves of me to go for this, this here, Roost, right? Because then that gets me back to full health. The more switching I can get, the more switching I can get, the more I like Zarude. I need Zarude to come in, and I need this healthy for Zarude, right? It's very clear to me that Mario is playing to set up for like Zarude, maybe bulk up, which makes me wish I had Bug Buzz on the fortress still. But hey, we're gonna go for this. All right, you took some spike damage there. I'm gonna go for a Roost. I think. All right, so I definitely die to a Thunderbolt, right? So what I could do here is I could sack the fortress, right, and then from there decide where I go, right? Whether I go, if it's Earth Power, or if it's Earth Power, I go Moltres. If it's Thunderbolt, I go Ursaluna. If it's Power Gem, I go Ursaluna. I think I just go. I think that's what I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna sack the fortress. Now, I think this is when I sack it. It could be like a Volt Switch, though, which would still give me, like, it would still give me... Actually, you can't go for Volt Switch. Power Gem, there's the medium play. Okay. All right, cool. So, now we go into Specs Power Gem. Specs Power Gem. So, we could go into Hammerstone and go for a Ceaseless Edge into an Aqua Jet. That would potentially kill if it lands, right? The downside, obviously, is if we miss the Aqua Jet, or if we miss the Ceaseless Edge, we've done nothing, right? I could also go into SLOWKING, who takes his... I mean, we're at what? 306? We're at 306, so we're at most health. I think that's like a 306. So that would put him in position where he has to like bring in something, and we are in Trick Room again. I think what I want to do is I want to go to Yoko. I think I want to go to Yoko and go for a Crunch, or a Body. I want to go to Hammerstone. I want to go to Hammerstone. Hammerstone might allow Zarude to come in and get a bulk up, which now would stink. Maybe I do this, right? Maybe now I go into Yoko now. I think I go into Yoko now. I think I just made the wrong play, right? I should have thought about that, because now Zarude can come in. Zarude could come in and eat a Ceaseless Edge, and I don't have like Sacred Sword. I went with Sucker Punch just because I'm never going to be faster than it, and I'd have to be in a read position, right? Okay. How do I do this, right? If you go into, you take, I mean, I think I go into Yoko here. I should have just gone into Yoko the first time. You're going to withdraw. This is going to Zarude, right? Or Zarude or Fezandipity, right? Midnight's Fez. Okay, so definitely trying to not have this. So double switch, or not, not double switch, because I sacked, right? I sacked. Okay, so now I think you go for a U-turn, right? You go for a U-turn, and I can go for... Or do I just go into Moltres here? I think I go into Moltres on the U-turn, right? Because then that'll bring back out... I think that's what I do. Yep. I think Aqua Jet could have done it, because there's no way you're max HP. Like, you're definitely modest. Like, bring out Moltres, U-turn again, Rocky Helmet, maybe burn, Toxic Chain maybe for me, unless you're Technician. Okay, so no burn, no toxicing. Making progress. So out comes the Tentacle. So now the question is, you went for Power Gem last time. I think I just bring out Yoko Luna here, right? Unless you double again, in which case I think what I would like to do is go into Power Gem and Thunderbolt. I think I just have to go into Yoko. The problem with Yoko Luna is I take two, right? I take too much damage. So you got to go for like Power Gem, right? I could actually, can I live a Power Gem? I could. I think I just go Yoko. Yoko's been doing pretty good at keeping this thing from doing a lot of stuff. I'm not the problem. Like I'm making progress because of the spike being up. That's literally the only reason why I'm making progress. I'm aware of it. I'm not happy about it. I'm being a little too passive. Power gem. Okay, so now we're just gonna hurt something. I think you have to go for, like, at -2, right? If I'm -2, crunch is doing 30 to 35. I think I play the odds here, and I just go for a body slam, right? Because body slam hits 3 of these things neutrally. The Miss Mages can come in and, like, go for a grass knot to kill at this point. We're at 169. Body slam is going to kill this. 169. That's close enough. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna. Okay, we'll just go for body slam, right? 169 is my number there. It's like a 30% chance to kill. Now, obviously, you could go for just like the chip here with the thing. My question is, do you predict the crunchy mage? Yeah, the crunch would have definitely been probably the play, right? I killed with both. I wanted to not give too much thing. Now the question is, last time I think I'm just gonna go crunch because maybe I do a lot of damage here. And oh, energy ball. That doesn't kill. Perfect. Cool. All right. Cool. Excellent. Oh, it lived. That's crazy, but that does die to an Aqua Jet, so that's all right. I think what I want to do here is I think Yoko is going to go down here. That does mean that I need to, like, basically sack, but I can just sack and revenge kill, right? Because now this puts it in a position where, like, you can't, well, actually, no, right? Because you can't always Earth Power. So then if you Thunderbolt, I can go into SLOWKING. I'd be able to go into SLOWKING. Thunderbolt is only going to do 70 or 73 max. And then I always kill it with Surf, right? So I think I just let this go down potentially, right? Yeah, no, I think we're good. Energy Ball is going to get the kill. So I can kill this with Aqua Jet, right? Kill this with Aqua Jet with... I'm trying to think of what I want to do here, right? Oh, wait. Can I live a Shadow Ball? Energy Ball. You had Energy Ball, right? Energy Ball, not... Okay, that did... I was at 201, right? 169, and I went to, like, 60... say 60, right? That did 24. So you could have low-rolled... Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is never killing. I think that puts me in a position to win here. Because there is no... Like, I can go for... At 306... Like, you'd have to be... I think you'd have to be Modest to win, to kill. And even Modest doesn't kill, right? So it's a crit. It's a crit to kill. It is a crit to kill. Pain Split. Ooh, that's great. That's really good. Okay, Pain Split, Trick Room. I think I'm okay if you kill me here. Like, that's pretty good, because then I would have a Zoom Arrow and Trick Room, and I'd be okay with this. Because all my Pokemon are slower. Like, your slowest Pokemon is gone. Miss Mages is gonna go down here. Maybe, unless you sack something else. The question is, what do you sack? I guess I should have clicked. I had to click. You have to waste some rooms with Trick Room, right? So, I think what you do is I have Surf and Sludge Wave. Surf doesn't kill you. Let's just say if you're not. I feel like once I went down to 161. All right, 161. Is that gonna get the kill? Oh my god, it didn't get the kill. Pain Split. That's crazy. So no Shadow Ball? No Shadow Ball at all? Alright, so... Can I... Sludge Wave is not going to get the kill if you're max investment. I could go for Surf, though. I think I go for Psyshock again, right? I think what I do is I go for Psyshock, and if you swap into Zarude, right, you'd have to go for, I think what I would do is I would then switch into, if you go into Zarude here, I think I switch to, Moltres, right? Dark Shadow, that is Zarude? No, that's Lottie. Okay. Psyshock is not going to do a lot of damage. It's going to do enough, and I think this is what, the last turn of Trick Room? 2 turns of Trick Room left, right? I think Sludge Wave gets the kill here, right? I think I Sludge Wave twice. Whatever I should... I mean... That did enough. Yeah, Sludge Wave should kill. I'm looking at max HP, max special defense is doing 30 to 36, and you're not max HP, max special defense. So we're good. Sludge Wave should hit the Miss Magus, and the Miss Magus going down. I could have. You're going to withdraw here to preserve health. She-Mage comes in. Maybe we get the poison, the 10% poison with Sludge Wave. Probably not, right? Yeah, it's just like, it's crazy. This thing, man. This fucking thing, man. Alright, so this thing is slower. I think what I have to do is, I have to kill this, and I think I need to... Alright, so if you have Power Whip Zarude, right? If you have Power Whip Zarude, Power Whip Zarude kills all the things I got, right? So do you... If I swap here, you go for a Pain Split on something, right? I think... Or you go for Energy Ball, right? I think you go for Energy Ball here. I think I just go for... Oh, you know what? If I end Trick Room here, right? If I go for the Trick Room on a Pain Split... Nah, I'll just go Sludge Wave, man. I'll just go Sludge Wave. I'll take the kill. Alright. So, that is down. I need to get to where... Like, knock off into Rock Slide, kills, obviously. Rock Slide almost damn near kills. I'm also above 46 health. I'm at like 95, I think. I don't know. I don't remember the number for Moltres off the top of my head. Alright, so what Tentacle comes out, and this is very safe to go for a Thunderbolt, right? Thunderbolt does kill me. But can I live a Thunderbolt from... No, I can't. Can you? No, you can't. Alright, so somebody's going down here, and I think the person I want to go down is... Hammerstone. The Sucker Punch is really good. I think it's Hammerstone. I think it's Hammerstone going down here, right? And then I just I go for like a Aqua Jet. Or actually, no, yeah. Wait. How much does Earth Power do to Thunderbolt? Does 63 to 75? I don't think I can live a Thunderbolt after this. So I think what I'm going to do is, I think I sack Hammerstone. Right? You can Volt Switch, though. Oh, that's a good call. Oh, that's so good. You can Volt Switch. Right? Thunderbolt should kill. Definitely is going to kill. Yep. All right. So now I'm gonna go back. I think. All right. Okay. All right. I'm seeing the vision here. All right. I'm gonna go into Glow King again, and then I'm going to sack Moltres, and then go back into SLOWKING. Because at 196, that should get us back above. That definitely gets us above kill. Yeah, that definitely gets us above the kill range for Thunderwave or Thunderbolt. Beast Moltres. I just slapped my head very hard, saluting. So that's yeah. It hurts. Earth. Oh, what? Huh? Huh? I think I just go for this. I think I go for, like, flamethrower here, right? I just go for flamethrower? I go for flamethrower? Wait, what? Yeah, wait. Huh? Was that just high rolling? Was that just high rolling the earth powers? No. What? Was I oh, you know what I was doing? I realized what I was doing. Oh! Oh! Hold on. All right, hold on. Hang on. So we live the Volt Switch. Dark Shadow comes out. We go for a flamethrower. All right. Okay. So this is going to be a flip turn, right? So you're going to take contact, right? But you're not going to die, obviously. So, What the hell was that? What is that Sandy Shock set? Was it soft sand? It might have been soft sand. It might have been soft sand. Okay. I wish I U-turned there. U-turn would have been... I was just like, well, I'll just go for the damage, right? I mean... You go for flip turn. Is there any reason not to? I should have gone for Roost, right? Yeah, I should have gone for Roost. Force this to lock itself into a move and then... Hey, Flame Body! Cool, so this thing's gonna come... this thing comes in... Oh, it's dead! Did that go all the way down? Did that lose all of its health? Yeah, it did. Oh, perfect. Nice. All right, cool. Way to go, Moltres. Way to go, Moltres. All right, that is actually less than ideal, but I do think that you go to Fez, right? I think you go to Fez because Fez can U-turn, and I do think that I go to SLOWKING. All right, so hold on. Okay, 306, right? We're at 306. I'm pretty sure that is within range of, like... it's a 37% chance to kill, man. Okay. We go to SLOWKING. If it's not Adamant Zarude. If it's not Adamant Zarude, we live. If it is... Or do I go to a Zoom Arrow and then just go for big damage on like a U-turn? I think that's my play here. Shiozaki, that's the Zarude. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. So basically it's gonna come down to a couple things, right? I need to land this. I need you to either swap out for some reason or I don't know here. What are we doing here? Substitute, bulk upset. You could do, if it's substitute bulk up and I could have brought, but I had Bug Buzz Fortress for like the longest time. Alright, so I go for play rough here, right? U-turn, that did 360. Okay, 360. 360, that did 11%. U-turn. So that is definitely jolly, because Adamant, I think the low roll, if you round it down, right? Maybe because it rounds down. It could have been Adamant. I would have liked to see a 9, right? Modest high roll is 11. I would have liked to see less than it. It literally was the perfect number, right? Play rough. Of course it misses. All right, so you're going to go for Gunk, right? Gunk shot definitely kills here, right? Gunk. Gunk definitely kills. Oh, wait. I have Aqua Jet. Hold on, what am I talking about? I have Aqua Jet here, right? I have Aqua Jet. Nice. That kills. I'm an idiot. I'm sitting here like, oh wait, I'm screwed. No. We're all right. We're all right. Is it Rocky helmet? I'm protective pads. It doesn't matter. It's protective pads. We're good. We're fine. We're all right. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. All right. Power whip. Power whip. Miss. Power whip miss. Trailblaze hit. If it's Trailblaze, like, it's definitely not banded. Trailblaze is only going to do 9 to, so you got to have Power Whip. Got to have Power Whip here. Got to have Power Whip. You need Power Whip. If you don't have Power Whip, yeah, there's Power Whip. It lands, it kills. All right. Okay. Comes down to this. Comes down to the Glow King. All right. Glow King, we messed with your EVs all week. All week, Glow King. It was to say, can give me a chance to live jolly knockoff. Right? We got it to where 81.9 to 97. So 62.5% of the time we live this. And if that's the case, we win. Knockoff. We win! Let's go! Expertly EV, baby! Alright, you don't have, please do not have a single, do not have, I don't think it doesn't get Sucker Punch. Let's go. Let's not misclick. Sludge Wave kills. Sludge Wave kills, right? Sludge Wave, you don't get Quick Attack, right? You don't have Quick Attack. You have Quick Attack, you don't have Quick Attack. I'm not spelling it right. You don't get Sucker. You don't get Aqua Jet. You don't get Jet Punch. You don't get Mach Punch. Don't get Mach Punch. Don't get Bullet Punch. You get Bullet Seed, but not Punch. You don't get Extreme Speed. I know that much. You don't get First Impression. I know that much. I think you do get Fake Out. You don't get Fake Out. Oh, that was me simulating my heartbeat. Let's go! The Slow King. Shout out Nallis. Nallis said Life Orb, and then when we were doing it, I was like, why don't we just do Weakness Policy? Why don't we just do Weakness Policy? Surf on him, Glow King. Hit that surf, baby. Whoosh. I guess I could have done it with Sludge Wave because he surfs on a... Hey, GG's the Mario, baby. GG's, well played. That crit, I think that crit mattered a little bit. Hey, GG's the Mario. Go check out Mario's side of things. I know Mario is boggled by living that knockoff. But GG's, that's our first win. We cooked a little bit. Nallis, Gentleman Thomas, AW, Diabeto, Cornman, Useless, Johnner, Pokebaldy. Shout out Pokebaldy. Love you, bud. If you're watching this, I love you. I love you so much. I love everybody. I love you all. 1 and 2 at -7. Not a great place, but the ideal. It could have been bad. We could have been at 0-3 at -10. We gotta win. We just win, right? We could have a bad. We could realistically go 5-0 the rest of the way and still finish with a negative differential, but still be 6-2, and that's pretty good, right? So that's the goal, right? 1-0 every week. That's the idea. 1-0 by 1-0. It don't matter. Win is a win. GG's. Our opponent next week, Gravy. We're going to be taking on Gravy. A lot of fun, and very looking forward to that. And yeah, you see the stats up there, the preview of the matchup against Gravy there. You can see more on the Patreon, where I'm going to do a little post-game show talking about this because I feel very good about this game. Yeah, GG's to Mario. GG's to everybody. Week 3 in the books. I love y'all. If no one said it to you today, let me be the next one to say it to you. I love you. Go T-Tars, and peace.